Bro, Ayumi is hella short.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing next to a 7th grader. That's crazy. And she's still shorter than her. And so the 4 of us headed to the safest spot we could think of, settling in for a bit to help calm our spirits and refresh our bodies. Almost immediately, both Yoshi and Shinozaki sat down, closed their eyes, and fell fast asleep. Understandable, considering what they just experienced. Oh, look at them, so cute.
No.
きっと疲れてるんですよ。岸沼さん、あゆみさんを助けるためにいろいろ頑張ってましたし。ナナちゃんも疲れたでしょ？はい。けど、なんだか眠れなくて。ナリちゃんたちが今頃どうしてるのかって考えると、今すぐ走り出したいくらいです。わかるよ。私もしげ兄のことを考えるとすごく焦ってくるっていうか、今すぐ顔見たくなっちゃう。あれ、ナナちゃん、その足。
I felt a chill in my stomach as soon as I saw them. They were the same bruise-like markings around Nana's slender thighs that I had seen before, but they became much darker in color.
Why does she have to fucking say that her thighs are slender every time?
Descriptions, Alex. They looked pink originally, as if she just rubbed her skin against something, but now they were a deep dark purple, the color of grapes.
大丈夫？痛くない？あざならさっきからありましたけど。
What was that?
そうじゃなくて、
I don't know what it was.
なんか濃くなってるから。ほんとだ。変な色になってる。なんだろう。内出血してたから時間が経って変色したのかな。ごめんね。あんまり。でも跡が残ったら嫌だな。ナナちゃん美脚だもんね。
Bro!
そんなことないですよ。スタイル良くて羨ましいな。私もナナちゃんくらい身長があったらしげ兄と釣り合い取れるのに。彼氏さんですか？そういうのじゃないんだけど、大事な人かな。いつも近くにいてくれて、私のダメな部分も受け入れてくれて、私を支えてくれる人。素敵な人なんですね。私にとってはね。同じ演劇部だからってわけじゃないけど、王子様なんだよ。岸沼くんなんかに言わせると悪い魔法使いらしいけどね。
How are you not waking them up? They gotta be dead asleep. Like, I'm talking
They
deep REM sleep.
as soon as they hit the ground, they fell asleep. That's what they said. So
I wish I could fall asleep that quick. Oh my god.
あれ？気になる？ナナちゃんってば。あ、違います。そういうんじゃ全然。ごめん。お約束だからつい。でも実際のとこ、岸沼くんにとっては厳しい状況なのよね。ライバルがいるから。お似合いなのに。似た者同士でもあるのよね。素直になれないところが特に。まゆさんも森重さんの前では素直になれなかったりするんですか？だからそういう人じゃないってばもう。
Maybe that's why he saved her, so later on he could be like, yeah, so I saved your life, huh? Kiss me.
でも
that's not.
自分でもよくわからないな。
Kiss me.
岸沼くん
My life is so
全
chaotic.
て欲しいのかな。それともやっぱり
Sorry.
会ってみないとわかんないや。
Kill you.
I'm sorry.
会えますよ、きっと。岸沼さんがあゆみさんに会えたみたいに。うん、 とう。持田くんもゆかちゃんや中島さんと会えてるといいな。先生も篠原さんも。みんなで帰って文化祭の時撮った写メ交換し
She
て。
completely disregarded Seiko.
You ain't kidding.
私もみんなと会いたいな。ごめんね。私ってば自分の話ばっかり。私ちょっとその辺見てきますね。お手洗いも行きたくなっちゃったし。
Miss Pam, I don't think you should be alone. The last time you were alone, you got locked up in a bunch of bandages.
一人で危ないよ。ちょっとだけですから。
Ma'am,
お
Miss
友
Ma'am?
達のことを思い出してじっとしていられなくなっちゃったのかな。
Okay.
鈴本、
起きてたの岸沼くん。
一緒に行ってやってくんねえか。念のためにさ。
This isn't the Scooby-Doo gang. Why are we separating?
岸沼くんは篠崎さん見ててあげて。
すまね。
That didn't work out in his favor last time.
でけえ声で呼べよ。篠崎叩き起こして飛んでった。
Smack her. Damn. All right.
I doubt he would.
暗いから篠
Yeah,
崎さん
no,
の
I
ろ
don't
うそく
think he
一
would.
本借りるね。
小笠原見つけたらすぐ戻ってこいよ。
Okay.
I don't like this.
The bathroom felt empty. There was no indication of Nana's presence
ナナちゃん
whatsoever.
と入れ違いになっちゃったのかな。
What the fuck did I say?
ナナちゃんどうしたの。ナナちゃん。
Ew.
The sound that echoed through the hall was like that of a butcher slicing up a large chunk of meat, bone and all. And this sound was accompanied by a dimly lit figure of Nana sprawled out on the ground in front of me. Or rather, part of Nana. It was really just the top half of her, severed cleanly at the thigh. Her legs were completely gone. And the worst part is she was still fully alert and awake. And aware, whatever, the same thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm getting Mark flashbacks. This grisly sight was too much for me to handle. I became weak in the knees and fell backwards, landing on my butt. I couldn't move. Nana was bending and contorting her back and writhing on the ground as if struggling to escape the pain and the fear. I wanted to help her, but I had no idea what I could do. Nothing had ever prepared me for a situation like this. I don't think it prepared her for a situation like this.
I don't think it prepared anybody.
I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even think. The sight of Nana's squirming body, gushing blood every which way, was burning itself into my mind. It was the most frightening thing I've ever seen.
You know, we have to see a fucking jump scare yet. I like that laugh, Peach.
The giggle.
Okay. Next chapter is very short. You wanna know why it's short?
Wait, what?
You wanna know why the next chapter is short?
Why?
It's because there's quick times.
A lot of quick
Is this
time
what?
events.
There's quick times.
Oh.
I
So
could
we're not
sense
even to
the
the part where there
presence of
would
another
be jump
person
scares.
in the shadows just behind Nana's torso. Who was it? The darkness was all encompassing past a certain point, giving only the vaguest notion of a human silhouette within the inky black void.
What the fuck?
あそこ
Oops.
室違う
That
どこな
There was also an indescribably foul odor wafting out from within, so powerful and revolting that I felt it could never leave my senses again. And whatever
Yummy.
being was lurking in the shadows of that horrible room was getting closer to me step by step.
What the fuck is that coming up behind her?
I still couldn't make out a single feature, but frankly, I didn't want to. His existence alone was threatening enough. Whoever this was, I could sense his shadow posturing itself over Nana's head, as if preparing to swallow it whole. Like a crocodile. In fact, the shadow was beginning to resemble a crocodile more and more. Was this even a person? Hi.
Hi!
Oh, look, it's the teacher that died, probably.
Yeah. The figure was now fully visible and was indeed a person, I think. He grabbed Nana by the head, then turned and began dragging her into that horrid room. She was clearly nearing death, as it took everything she had to scream in protest. Her voice was getting weaker, and her writhing less pronounced. I couldn't even imagine how painful it must be to have one's severed body slowly dragged across the floor, exposed side down. It would be bad enough just to have my head held in that massive, filthy grip. No, grip isn't the right word. It's more like a bite.
Okay, honey, we get it. It hurt her.
These were the panicked primal screams of a person's last moments on Earth. It's a sound no one should ever have to hear, much less produce. And once you hear it, it's the kind of thing you'll be hearing again for the rest of your life. Nothing could ever wipe it from your memory. It stays with you.
Bye, Nana.
Okay.
Bye, bitch.
I sat there dumbfounded, so disturbed that I could barely breathe, and watched the slow slither of Nana's body as she disappeared into the unknown. It only took a few seconds for her to vanish into the blackness, but those were the longest few seconds of my life. And when
Right,
she
yeah,
was
you
gone,
need to get back to your friends.
only a wide swath of blood remained, tracing her path down the hall and across that hellish threshold. Okay, bye! I'm going back to Yoshi
bye,
and
Bye. Oh.
Honey!
Mayu, darling.
Honey, no, that's not what we're doing today. No, the fuck we ain't.
Mayu.
No.
Oh.
Please. Maya, please. Maya, please. Bitch. Are you kidding?
Gathering all my courage, I ran at full speed towards the black void, but found no room to enter. Beyond the door was nothing more than a solid wall. It was just as Shinozaki had said. Right before my eyes, a human was being pulled into a space that simply no longer existed, pulled out of reality. And yet, I could still hear her.
She got throw up, didn't she? See what I say?
Yeah.
That's gonna happen a lot.
She's gonna nom it.
ごめん、ナナちゃん。私、何にもできなかった。岸沼くんたちに、なんて言えば。さっきまで一緒に話してたナナちゃんが、あんなことに。足が、あざの形に切れてしまって。
Oh.
あざ？ナナちゃん、あのあざのところは切られ。私のお腹のあざは関係ないよね。
Yeah, you need to go find your friends.
嫌だ私。こんな時まで自分の心配。だけど。
I opened my compact mirror and hesitantly brought it down to my abdomen, lifting my shirt and loosening my skirt a bit to get a better look.
Miss Ma'am, now is not the time. Yeah, how bad is it? Let's see it. Ooh.
Oh.
I didn't have to look very hard. The color of
Yeah.
the bruise on my abdomen has darkened significantly. It was far more pronounced now, practically pulsating in a purplish red. Ooh, girl, I've had one of them bruises before. They're not nice.
Waits for the black fluid to start flowing.
It looked more like some kind of demented crest that had surfaced from deep inside my body.
色が濃くなってなんかはっきりしてきてる。それに前よりも広がってきて。何これ。なんで。
Honey, you literally gonna get fucking eviscerated against the wall.
ほっといたらすぐに消えて。
I just kept telling myself that it would go away on its own. It was nothing, and I was starting to believe it. Feeling somewhat... Alex. What's that
Word.
word? Word, big word, small brain.
Oh! Feeling somewhat placated? It's one of the two.
Okay.
I lifted my mirror up and prepared to shut it and put it away when I caught a quick glimpse of my face.
Dope. Moving on. I saw fear, I saw sadness, I saw defeat, but I also saw something else.
Someone else's face in it. Oh, she got a bruise on her face.
No, at first I doubted my eyes, but I wasn't seeing things, nor was it a smudge on the mirror. It was
That's some
another
sharp-ass fingers.
discolored bruise, just like the one on my abdomen. Why can't you say stomach? A word I understand. Please! You're testing my dictionary knowledge. It was nowhere near as dark, but it was definitely there. And given enough time, it would probably get a lot darker.
Did you just hear a squeak going off?
Shut up.
I tried spit shining it away with my finger, but all it did was make it wet. Didn't even know that was a term that you could use. And each time I pressed down on it, the surrounding skid would turn white, create a greater contrast, and make it stand out more. It wasn't going away. It wasn't going away. And if it kept darkening, I might wind up like Nana.
Surely the friends have to notice that they're gone very long now.
Torn apart at the seams.
Suzumoto, どうかしたの
Oh,
か
thank God.
Yoshi!
Yoshi!
なんか声聞こえたから気になってよ 小笠原はまだ見つかんねえのか。
Well, you're sure.
心配ね。今からみんなで探し。鈴本さん？ダメ。来ちゃダメ。
I took a step away from them, despite myself.
どうしたんだよ。
What is her darkness at?
Yeah, close boy.
Ooh.
お願い。来ないで。なんでもないから。何かあったの？その鏡に何か。なんでもない。何も映ってない。平気だから。私。
Oh yeah.
No, I couldn't let them see me like that. I don't want them to see that hideous bruise.
お
I'm
い
sorry,
鈴
did she
本
just...
Yeah, she bolted.
Yeah.
鈴本さん。
There's way too much running away in this game.
どうしよう。どうしよう。また逃げてる。私。でもどこ
This place Satsuko's like us at this point. She's probably like, come on.
Die already, let's go! Like...
Tick tock on the clock.
朝を消さなきゃ。これを消さないと。でないと。
Like, yeah, I'm actually getting paid like by the hour. I'm already in overtime. I want to go home. So if we could like hurry this up, that'd be great.
I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Bro, I was
Take a
supposed to
nap.
clock out like fucking 40 minutes ago.
早く消さないと。
I had some concealer in my makeup bag. Maybe I could hide it.
これなら見えないよね。
Can't wait for it to just start darkening.
あんなあざ、ちょっと寝て目を覚ましたら治ってる。絶対に。
Yeah, I was getting all worked up over nothing. It was just a little mark on my face after all. Probably just a result of all the stress I had been feeling here. Once things calmed down, it would go away for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the nurse's office. It's the last option.
あれ、私ドア閉めたっけ？
It wouldn't open. And it wasn't like it was locked. Rather, it felt almost as if someone was holding it closed with superhuman strength.
Excuse me.
Suddenly I realized why. The door was wrapped multiple times over with thin black
Yeah, like
threads.
upstairs.
How did I not notice these a moment ago?
髪の毛。
Oh, I am very uncomfortable.
Do you like your jump scare?
It's not that it's a jump scare.
I looked at it a bit more closely and concluded without question that's exactly what it was. I felt an unpleasant heat radiating all along my back muscles across my entire spine. I was being watched. There was some sort of moist, lukewarm presence in the room with me. I hate that! And slowly but surely, I could sense it moving.
誰かいるぞ。
I was too scared to turn around.
保健室が。
The reason why this is bothering me so much, Peach, is because you know I'm like deathly
I
afraid
know.
of the Grudge.
I know.
Yeah, I was just about to say grudge.
In the
That's why
game,
I kept
there
saying.
yeah, in the
Hi.
game, there are several
It was a little girl
you call
wearing
it?
a red dress. Probably a first or
several
second grader.
doors.
Her skin was as pale as pottery, contrasting with her
Pottery.
liqueur, like
Lacquer.
hair, lacquer, whatever. And she looked somehow familiar. Shut up!
新聞紙の
I didn't even say anything. I was just gonna read it for you.
映像者。
After this, I'm gonna teach Renee the English class of
I'm gonna teach her how to read.
You gonna learn today.
嘘でしょ。だってあれ。
Alright, has anyone else noticed that her right eye is like gone? Left eye, rather.
そうだ
Oh.
人体解剖標本人体解剖標本が欲しい
Ma'am, Miss Ma'am.
Look, there's
Remember the paper that we read in the first chapter?
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
お姉ちゃんまた遊べるね
I don't like this. I am unnerved as all fuck.
Bye, Mayu.
Something was dripping on to the back of my hand.
涙
That's what I thought at first anyway. If I started to cry, I wasn't aware. But considering what I was going through, it wouldn't have been surprising in any way. I wondered just how much I cried since getting sealed up in this godforsaken place. Probably more than I'd ever cried before in my entire life. But these weren't tears, were they? Was it blood then? Did these children do something to me? Sure enough, I reached up and touched my face, and my finger came in contact with something sticky and red.
いや何したの何も
Sachiko's answer was cold and disinterested, and came accompanied with a crooked, wry smile. She was just a child, yet one glance from her made every hair on my body stand on end.
鏡で見てみたらどう少しだけ待っててあげる
Sachiko's face somehow made me feel as if there might be two sides to her, one gentle and one not. But regardless of which I was dealing with here, I wasn't about to go against her recommendation. I was legitimately curious myself. So I took out my contacts, opened it, and...
Ooh. Ew.
The bruise I concealed with makeup had sprung back onto the surface once again, though it could hardly be called a bruise anymore. My skin had literally split open from inside, and blood was beginning to seep out through the pinkish fissure, bead by bead.
Not gonna lie, I expected it to look way worse, so. Yikes.
Wait a second, I just realized Sachiko's voice actress, is it the same as Chopper from One Piece?
Hold on, I'm gonna Google it for you.
I was gonna Google it.
I'm gonna Google it for you right now.
Wait!
Sachiko Corpse Party.
Voice actress.
Yeah, VA. Hold on.
Pause real quick, we need to figure this out, because,
Yeah.
She is?
No, I don't know yet. I'm
okay.
still trying to actually find her fucking voice actress. Voice actress. Give me the name!
I need the name! Tell me now! Where is she?
Now.
Where's the blacksmith?
Naito. Where's the blacksmith?
Where's the blacksmith?
Nado Hanukkah.
Yeah, hold on, wait, no. That's not it. It's Ikue Otani? I know that name.
I feel like I know that.
If it's Chopper's voice actress, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, hold on.
Because then Chopper can be creepy as hell.
Hold on. I'm about to tell you. I found her name.
I hate to tell you this.
Yo, it's Chopper. Hold on. It gets better. Okay, so it is Chopper, Konohamaru, fucking several of the Pretty Cures. In Zatch Bell, she was Zatch, and Morgana in Persona 5.
Oh my
He's
god!
also Pikachu.
Oh yeah, Pikachu! That's where I know her from!
Oh my
She's
god!
Pikachu.
That's why
I've watched so much One Piece, I can tell it's Chopper!
Can we talk about the fact that from the 1993 Animaniacs, she was Dot?
Oh my
I see that.
God.
She was in Yu Yu Hakusho. She was in Sailor Moon S. She was in fucking Detective Conan. She voiced Sailor Tin Nyako in Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars. She was in.
Okay. I just want. I
Moving
just.
on. We're near
Wow. Oh, how do you know you watch too much of one anime when you can recognize the voice actress?
Yeah,
Jesus.
she was. She was Tony Chopper and Sanji as a kid. Inuyasha, she was Koryu.
Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on.
In
We
the
can't go
original
down that
the end.
hole.
Moving on. You're
We're
we're
moving
nearly
on.
done.
Close the
Almost
tab.
done.
We're moving on.
There's like 10 more minutes of this chapter, I think. Not even.
Oh my god, it's Shippuden. She was also Konohamaru.
Shut up, Alex. We're moving on.
Oh, now all I can hear is Chopper.
Shut the
No.
fuck up. She was in Wonder Egg Priority.
Okay, moving on. The bruise along my stomach and abdomen had followed suit, splitting open and dripping dark red blood everywhere.
What
At
the
this
fuck,
point-
Chopper?
I completely lost any ability to think a reason. I was a goner, and I knew it. Chopper, please!
Chopper, what the fuck? No, not even Chopper. Pikachu, you bitch! Pikachu!
They're gonna play. They're gonna play. They're gonna play.
Oh no.
Oh my god, Chopper, please leave me alone.
Pikachu, what the fuck? Did Ash not feed you?
All you feed me is puffins! I need nourishment!
Tauros feed or something.
I hate us. Yeah, I was a goner. I couldn't fight it. Somewhere deep in the pit of my soul, I knew there was no way out. This cruel fate was predestined. I couldn't escape. Oh, sure, I tried to run. I squirmed and resisted with every last bit of the strength I had. But fate had me by the ankle and it wasn't about to let go. If only I could force myself to lose consciousness, maybe I could avoid the unbearable agony I knew was coming. But sadly, I wasn't that strong-willed.
Pikachu used Bull Tackle.
I could feel the hands of the children all over my body,
God.
coming from virtually every direction, and they were really digging.
Pikachu!
Pikachu!
It's Pikachu.
I'm not gonna take her seriously anymore. Fucking Chopper.
I know.
What's worse is that you recognize her as Chopper, except for the fact that she's been voicing Pikachu literally since the 90s.
Yeah, but Pikachu doesn't say words.
I know, but that's where I knew her name from.
Dude, okay, I've been staring at my Chopper statue that I got for Christina for the past 10 minutes while trying to read, alright? And then I heard Sachiko, and I was like, wait a minute, 2 + 2 = fish! And then my brain found out, alright?
The sewage is for this motherfucking house.
I was seized with a pain unlike anything I had ever even imagined possible before. I couldn't talk, I couldn't move, I couldn't even think. I
Clearly
felt
you
like
weren't
my
thinking.
head was going to explode under the pressure of the millions of nerves, all telling my brain just how much every part of my body hurt. And it didn't stop. Every moment it grew worse and worse. Then I began to drift away.
その辺の廊下にでも飾っておこうか、この標本。学校がどんどん賑やかになっていくな。
Pikachu!
Sachiko's voice sounded like it was far in the distance. It was then that I realized the agony I'd been feeling has changed. It was no longer pain, but chill. I didn't hurt anymore. I was just cold. So cold that I couldn't even feel my body.
寒い。ものすごく寒いよ。しげに。もう私が死んで、惨めな死体になっても。
Really?
嫌いにならないでくれる。
You may want to pay attention. Just keep quiet.
しげに。
Oh.
私ね。しげにのこと。
My final wish is that Shig to be the one to find my body. As long as it's not too revolting to look at anyway. I want him to think I'm pretty. I miss him.
Oh,
Shig
honey,
girl.
he's gonna find your body, alright.
Alright.
Yay!
And that was the good ending?
That was chapter 2! Yay! Chopper's a bitch.
Pikachu!
Pikachu!